welcome to another episode of Eternals SMP. Yes, it has been quite some time since my last episode. I think it's, by the time this video comes out, it's probably gonna be about 30 days or something since the last upload. About that. So, a couple of days ago, sorry, not a couple of days ago, I guess a couple of weeks ago, I put up this post saying that I would have a video out that following weekend. Obviously, that did not happen. Now, the reason being, I was sick. I was very, very sick, and I've been sick for like the last 2-3 weeks. And on top of that, some real life stuff has changed and everything like that. I mean, I brought a house. I brought a house. It's mine. So that's been one thing that's a big massive change. So I haven't really had much time to go on the server, and also, gonna be completely honest, I have also been slightly addicted to this game, Star Renaissance. Blue Protocol, Star Residence. New MMO. I've never played an MMO before. It's fun. It's quite interesting, and I like it. So that's where I've kind of been, especially in the last week. So that's pretty much why there's been no new episodes of Eternals. So that is my excuse. But yes, so this video is probably going to be coming out, and then it's probably going to be another week or two before another video comes out, because as I am moving, there's a lot of planning to do, and then you've got to look at house insurance and a bunch of adult stuff. So it's been a bit hectic, and I've also been filming like another series, like a solo series, which that should hopefully be coming out, if not this weekend after this video, the following weekend. So I've also been doing that as well. So that's pretty much a slight update. Now, what I want to do in today's episode was I wanted to do a little bit of a decorating. Now, my base looks really good in regards to when you got the shaders on, but without the shaders, it looks kind of like, looks very white, to say the least. So, my plan this episode is I want to really change up the interior. I want to actually add furniture and all of that stuff. I want to add lanterns and all that type of stuff. That's something I really want to work on, especially with this episode. So this episode, we're going to be doing a lot of crafting things and building things. A very pretty chill episode. And you know, if I bump into anyone pops on the server, then obviously we will go see them, we will go talk to them. But I'm just putting this carpet down for the time being. But yes, I want to show you guys. I'm gonna actually put some torches up here because I don't want anything spawning in here just yet, so I probably should keep them just around for the time being. All right, but how I'm going to decorate this is, so you walk in here, I'm going to move these chests around. I'm going to move them into this area here. I've got a bunny, by the way. I don't know if I ever showed that off, but yeah, I'm going to move those chests into this area here. I've got a bunch of wall space up here that I'm going to fill up with chests and all of that, so that this can be my chest room as well as my furnace room. So I'm going to be doing that, but I planning to make this kind of like your living / dining area. So over here I'm going to do like a little kitchen with a counter and stuff. Over here is going to be a lounge sitting area. That's the first thing. The next thing on the second story, I believe this is, we have the nether portal room. Now I've already put a carpet down. I probably will add another row. Actually, I'll do that now while I'm here. Add another row like that, so it kind of fills up the space a little bit more. But I want to make this more nethery. Kind of like, in a way, the nether is like leaked out a little bit. I want to really do up this area, so I will be aiming to do this area up as well in this episode. over in this corner here, I'm probably just gonna do I'll figure something out. I'll figure out what to put there. I've got my bedroom here as well. But on the top floor, which leads up to my roof, that's why there's dirt up there, because it's a tree garden. I want to turn this top floor into more of my living space. So I'm going to be moving my bed up here, adding a couple of different things, and just making it look livable, to say the least. So yeah, it'll be my living space. It's got all the verandas and stuff here, so that's gonna be that. So that's what we're going to be doing this episode. So it's just gonna be a lot of decorating, and I'm okay at interior stuff in Minecraft. I say okay, but I don't know, there's probably many people who are better than me at it. So that's pretty much what this episode's going to be. I'm going to start off by moving this stuff into this chest room here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll cut back to you guys and we'll talk more about like decorating and all of that. So we're back, and I have decorated, like, I would say decorated, but like organized. Hopefully my mic didn't go weird just then. I had the blanket I'm wearing, it was on top of the mic. I didn't know. Here is where the chest rooms are. So over here I've done stone here, which obviously that's just me telling myself that these two chests of stone, and the same here is of wood. That's got nothing in it because I have no idea what to make this chest at the moment. Over here we just have decor, which I'm just gonna add like leftover carpet and stuff to it. We got a copper chest, and I'm gonna do copper here and here. So I got those two as copper chests. This chest up here will probably most likely be something else, not sure. We got a junk chest, and we also have dirt and plants. So this is my first attempt. I wouldn't say first, I've done kitchens before, but this is my vanilla aesthetic kitchen. Well, just the beginning of it. I haven't finished it, but over here we've got the fridge. There was a sign here, but the sign keeps getting knocked off because I was using carpet. But I just remembered it might be worth it, so I can actually have both stuff there. If I put a thing there, wool there, and add that there, looks a little bit more like a fridge. I don't know. It's hard to do fridges in the middle of Minecraft. It's confusing. I don't like it. That's why I like modern. But yeah, this is essentially the fridge, quote unquote fridge, and this is where I'm going to be like, this is where all the food that I have is going to be added. And well, probably not the wheat, because probably not the wheat seeds. That's more of a cabinet thing, but the potatoes and other stuff is going to be there. I put carpet, like wool blocks, all along this edge here because I needed to be able to place blocks down here. But yes, I have gone with a checkered pattern for the kitchen. It's your basic kind of white and black, although it's a bit more gray. Oh, I'm missing, no, is that I'm not missing it? Oh my god, this is, the white blends in too much of the dye, right? All right. But yeah, this is like the floor, the kitchen floor. It's your classic checkered floor pattern. I've got a bit of a counter here, which I do want to add like chairs, but I need to figure out how I'm going to do that, because those are like covering these here. Just add to it. But that's what I've done so far. I haven't really done anything else, but I'm going to continue working on this stuff, and then I will come back to you guys. So we're back, and I have done, oops, I have done a couple of little things. I have changed the kitchen area, and I've also added the living area as well. So, there's a spider somewhere, but as you can see, this is the kitchen area. It's pretty much finished. I probably will add a little bit more things. I want to try and make some banners, so I can maybe try and make some curtains. Okay, I'll start mobs off for the time being, but yes, The kitchen is pretty much done. I need to add a little bit more to it. I am thinking about using some... There's no glass there. Why is there no glass there? Anyway, but this is the kitchen. It's pretty much finished over here. We have a sink, which I've added some water into. You know, got a tripwire here. Got the counter space and the cabinets ahead. We have the fridge, which just has potatoes in at the moment, and this is my disposal pit, rubbish bin, whatever you want to call it. So fire tick is on in this game, in this world. I was told that, but here's a reenactment of what nearly happened. So yeah, that nearly happened, and then so I dug down a bit, added a little bit more space in around these two blocks here, and put in a cauldron and lava there, and it seems, couldn't freak out, it seems to be okay now. But yeah, that's where I dispose of things that I don't necessarily want or need. So, and it also saves littering. But yeah, this is the kitchen area. Now, let me explain this. So I went and got some brown carpet. Well, I brought some brown wool from Moon's wool shop and turned that into carpet, and I've used that as a topper. I guess that's the word you could say, use it as, say. Anyway, the top half of the cabinet. So it actually just looks like a normal cabinet now, with the, obviously the barrel being here. Also, I should really put pumpkin in the fridge because that's where it belongs. But yeah, so I added these like brown carpets on top of the cabinets here, so that the cupboards here, so it kind of gives it more of a, oh, this is a kitchen area. And then I've got the stove here, which has cooked some more potatoes for me, so I'm going to take some of that with me. But yeah, then over here we have the little lounge room. I went with a big couch. Obviously, I think we can use the sit command. I don't know. This is the TV. I couldn't think of a way to make the TV look like a TV in this space here. It just wouldn't work, so I just found a picture, and let's just say it doesn't ever change from Villager News Channel. But yeah, that's pretty much what that is here. I also added some skeleton photo here because, well, it's still technically October, which is still technically Halloween season. So I also added a little bit of a pumpkin here, just a cute little pumpkin guy over here, and then out the front of my place, I've added some more pumpkins because it's Halloween. That's a creep. That's pretty much the bottom floor done. I need to. Do I have any glass on me so I can fix that? I don't know. I really don't know why there's no glass there. Okay, that's fixed. But yeah, so I want to add some banners to kind of give off a curtain vibe. Because why not? So I'm gonna try and give that a shot. I need to add a bit more of a display case cabinet here. I need to add a display cabinet counter here where I'm going to put some of the heads that I have somewhere. I know I have some heads, but I don't know, I'll put them there and it'll be like a display cabinet thing, because why not? Hello, Mr. Zombie. For a minute I nearly said a skeleton, but that's not what that is. Also, is this a new photo? And is it the new photo? Because I've played Minecraft for a while now and I have never come across this one or this one. So can someone let me know if they're new? Or if I've just not been lucky enough to ever see them before. Hello, so we're back and I have finished my interior decoration. So I want to show you guys kind of like the finished product. Obviously this is probably going to change over time, because There's just a couple things I need to do, and if I was to add them in, this would be like a bloody hour-long video. So first off, we walk into the living slash dining area. There should be something there, but I'll fix that. But this is the living slash dining area. Over here we have my little kitchenette with, you know, stoves, some barrels to kind of make it look like countertops, and then we've also got cabinets at the top. Now, these red flags, I am using these as quote-unquote curtains, more or less. I'm probably gonna have to readjust how they're looking, but essentially that's what these are. These are supposed to be like curtains for the property, for the house. Over here we have our little living room where I've added a couple of some more bookshelves, and then the TV, which is just a painting, but imagination. We use our imagination. But yeah, that's the land over here. Through here we have the storage room slash furnace room, where I've added a bit of like some art here, added a little bit more of those curtains, and that's your basic storage slash thing room. There's not much chests, but there is a lot more space, as you can see, to like add more chests over time, which I will do. And then if we go up the ladder, I am thinking about adding stairs into the house, but I'll probably do that later. We have the sitting room. This is just another little sitting room with some bookshelves, and the nether room, which is more like, I'm trying to make this look a little bit more nethery. That's why there's a red carpet, as well as some of the wood from the thing. I need to go back into nether and get more. So by next video, this will probably look a lot different. But yeah, this is pretty much just your nether thing. Over here, I've got a little bit of nether storage. It's just because, you know, when you're in the nether, you tend to pick up random stuff. So that's that over there. And then if we go down to this mini thing here, you've got the bookshelves and just kind of a carpet, which I don't really add anything to this area because this is probably one of my favorite areas of the build. It's like this little alcove thing. I might add probably like a chair, like some couches, quote unquote. And then if we go up to the top floor, which is the bedroom, this is where I'm sleeping now. Added a couple of carpets around the joint, as well as just some more seating, because you never know. Out here we have more of a seating area, just, you know, because looking out into my vast empty space that doesn't have much in it yet. But that's pretty much the interior design side of the house. Like I said, I'm not very good at creating like, oh, also I should actually point out where is it? I need to go back up and show you. I really don't know if these are new paintings or not, so correct me if I'm wrong, but like this thing here, it's a really dark photo because I'm assuming that's a skeleton and a woman mourning over her dead husband or wife or partner, I don't know. I just thought it looked interesting, and it is interesting to have a big photo like that just hanging on the wall right here, but, you know, I didn't really have any other much choice for that, but that's that. So I found that pretty cool. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not very good on interior design, at least with vanilla Minecraft. I'm like I can do your basic design with like vanilla Minecraft, but most of the time I really enjoy using your modded furniture when it comes to interior design. It just, to me, it's just a lot easier to create spaces like libraries and all of that. But that's pretty much the video for today. I know it was relatively short and really was just me doing some decorating on my house. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But I need ideas to figure out what type of builds I need to put that I can add to this area. I have a lot of space here, and I'm not one who touches like your redstone farms, Like, I don't really do that, so I might have to look at doing some other stuff in regards to different type of buildings here, even if they're literally just aesthetic buildings. Then that's fine, because I did have an original plan for what I was going to do for this area. I'm probably going to have to I've decided I'm going to change it up a little bit, just for the space that I have. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit different and a little bit short, and then probably came across a little bit boring, but it has been a little bit of time since I've actually been able to get on the server, and I had no idea what to do for today's episode, so that's why we did our little interior decorating. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to check the links all below to check out all the other Eternals videos. They're all really cool people. And until next time, guys, I hope you have a good day now everywhere. Bye. I wonder if I can just keep walking. No, that's not gonna work. Bye.